Hello there, my name is Kagambo Barbrah Mponimpa and I'm a woman of faith. I'm the founder of Bubbles Glam, a social enterprise dedicated to empowering youth and women through skills development in beauty, entrepreneurship, and leadership. I'm a digital content creator. I'm a wife, Mrs. Kagambo. I'm an events planner. I'm an author. I'm a life coach and a speaker. I am also a Mandela Washington Fellow 2024 and AWI alumni, cohort 7. I like to say I'm a jack of all trades. My journey with Teesa began in 2020. In my final semester at the university, I just finished my exams in the heat of COVID. I did environmental engineering for my undergrad, my bachelor's, and I was in between running my makeup business that I began to sustain my livelihood while at the university, and then pursuing a full-time career in engineering. But being a woman of faith, that was a decision I had to pray about. And after praying about it for some time, my heart was gravitating towards Bubbles Glam, and all I could see was a tunnel vision of a lot going on for my business, beyond just making money, beyond working on clients, beyond doing bridal makeup. And along that way, I stumbled on Teesa Advisory on Instagram as we were scrolling our way through COVID. And then I saw they were doing business coaching. So I signed up. I was lucky to have one. It was actually a giveaway, and I was lucky to have won the giveaway. There were 3 slots. And I did my coaching call with Paula Mogisa. That was the first time virtually. I'd never met her in person. And let me tell you, it put everything in my head into perspective. I was taking notes. I still carry that notebook with me up to now. So the idea in my head was, when I was at the university, being a young girl from a middle to low income household, and a mother that is really trying to make ends meet for you. You want to live the good life in the city in Kampala. You want to do your hair. You want to go for birthdays, but you can't afford these things, hence starting my business. And I remember going through several hardship times when I was like, God, if you do take me away from this season of struggle, I want to help other young girls. I want to help other young people know how they can actually find work that is not going against their values or their morals, which we know is very hard. You'll get jobs that you cannot really explain, or bosses that have taken advantage of young girls. And I personally landed in red pepper because I was ushering for a party, all to make 50,000 Ugandan shillings. So hence looking for decent work and starting my business. So fast forward, I thought I'd be an engineer and do philanthropy work, give back money to the young girls, but that's not sustainable. And through my business coaching with Teesa, it came to me that I could actually teach them a skill and give them a lasting impact on their lives for them to make a sustainable livelihood. And that is how Bubbles Glam went from just a business to a social enterprise. And my idea and all the things in my head, because she asked me questions like, who is Barbrah? What does she want to do? So tying Barbrah into Bubbles Glam and seeing how to merge that together to actually create impact in society. That was in 2020. So I did carry forward with the business, shaping the idea. And in 2022, as one of the first 5 people to do individual curriculum development with Teesa, I trained the first girl in my apartment how to do makeup. But now I wanted to do this on a larger scale, and doing it on a larger scale meant having a system, a curriculum, something that we could replicate over and over again. So with Teesa, we went through developing the curriculum together, what I was already doing, a lot of input, arranging it, putting everything into perspective. How can we make this course give value beyond just makeup? And the program that we developed, the flagship program, is called Beauty Beyond, whereby we go beyond beauty. Our first module is on inner beauty. We have skincare and skin prep, because one, you cannot do makeup when you don't feel beautiful inside. We emphasize on finding that inner beauty for it to reflect on the outside, and the confidence as well is really tied to what we have on the inside, not on the outside. Then we go into skincare and skin prep, because makeup needs to sit on good skin for it to also come out looking better. Then we have makeup artistry, which is the hands-on skill that the girls can take on to actually start their businesses. And beyond just giving them the skill, we do teach them entrepreneurship skills and leadership skills for this to be replicable and for them to go back into their communities and expand their reach and create lasting impact, start their businesses, whether it's a girl at the university, whether you've gone to school. And fast forward to 2025, we have had 4 cohorts of the Beauty Beyond program. We have skilled 27 young women, some of which have just finished university, some of which have been out of employment, some of which have been single mothers, some of which have been house helps and housemaids, and that we have actually impacted with these skills that they can actually carry on for the rest of their life. And not only that, we have gone out into the communities to host events and workshops, and all together for Bubbles Glam, our impact number is at 400 as of right now, and we hope to reach millions and millions of youth and women across the globe. And with Teesa Advisory, when we did do the curriculum development, it was actually initially also supposed to be an online program, which is something that we are going to work on to enforce this year, to begin the first online beauty academy, a one-stop center for not only beauty but for business, for leadership, with short courses where the people in our community can get to also sell their products. And all that has been possible with the advice of Teesa, because I do believe it saved me a lot of mistakes. I could have reached where I am in probably 15, 20 years, but I've had great mentorship from Paula and the team. I have had great guidance, and that has enabled me to move faster. Even getting into the programs that I got into, you could really see, and it takes everyone aback when I enter rooms and I'm like, my name is Barbrah, I'm an environmental engineer, but then I'm a makeup artist, I'm a beauty entrepreneur, and it's like, huh? And then when you say makeup, everyone is like, okay, it's just makeup. But when I start to speak, the way the story is told, the way it was woven together, the work we have done on ground is impeccable. It leaves everyone's jaw dropping. We have also hosted Teesa in partnership with Bubbles Glam for Beauty Beyond cohort 3. They did come in and do sessions with the girls on ground, teaching them how to actually start their small businesses, what to prioritize, what to think about. And Teesa has had a lasting impact in my personal life as Barbrah, in my business, and I'm so excited for the journey that we'll continue to walk together. I am so excited. And the other thing is, when I did finally meet Paula in person, we are now friends. Is all I can say. Teesa is not just one of those places you're going to go and you're talking to like a robot system to get business things done, but it feels like home. It feels comfortable. It's a safe space to call in, to share your ideas, to refine them. And I know with businesses, one thing we worry about, especially as startups, is intellectual property. And when you usually tell a lot of, say, business consulting firms, you'll give them your ideas, and the next thing you know, there's someone else in Kampala or in Nairobi doing your business idea. And it's been 6 years, 5 years. I've not had any of my ideas launch anywhere else except in Bubbles Glam, and that makes me feel safe as a business founder, as an entrepreneur, that I could share my business ideas with Teesa, whether it's on an official call, whether we have signed documents or not, and my intellectual property is safe with them, and Teesa feels like home. I have a story to tell you guys. So in 2024, I was selected to take part of the Mandela Washington Fellowship, the most prestigious US exchange program that is funded by the US State Department, and I got a chance to study in the University of Texas in Austin. And during that program, there was a lot going on. It was a very intense one, but the thing that stood out for me is that a lot of the things that were being required to do during the fellowship, Teesa had prepared me in advance. There's documents that I had that people in the fellowship were trying to like generate for the first time, things that people were hearing for the first time. I had my pitch deck ready, I had my company profile ready, I had my vision ready. And when it came to time for pitching as well, I do believe that in walking the journey and telling my story over and over again to Paula and Teesa, that built my confidence in what I'm doing, that nothing can shake me. So when it came to time for pitching, I had the best pitch. You know, when you pitch and the entire panel and everyone, there's no questions because everything is clear. There is no gaps in the story. It's very well told. So I do believe that really, having my business coaching with Teesa really prepared me, one, to also compete at a global level, that Bubbles Glam is not just a small enterprise, an SME in Uganda, but for us to now carry the vision and get that confidence to actually stand on global stages and do more with our work. And I am relocating to Germany very soon, and with the business coaching that I've gotten, I am confident in keeping Teesa as my business coach, as my business advisor for all the projects we are going to launch on a global scale. And like I said earlier, intellectual property, even when you get to a global level, that is something that you want to hold on to. And I'm very confident of walking this journey with Teesa. I do believe that the impact that Teesa has on everyone that goes through their programs or their services, one is action. One thing Teesa and Paula will get you to do is action. So they're not just speaking your dreams with you, because if the dreams stay in your head, they'll just stay as dreams. But I like the fact that everyone, at least that I've seen, go through their services or any of their programs, there's action. Either they are launching a book, they are launching a program, they are putting themselves out there more. I've seen a number of them on social media. There's a feeling that they give, a confidence that comes with sharing your journey with them, and they believe in you. Paula will believe in your dream as if she had that dream with you when it started. So that alone gives you the confidence that, you know what, if this one person believes in me, I think that's enough. And that's what it's done for me. That's what Paula has done for me, to know that there's this one person who is vouching for me in the ups and the lows. When we fail, when we bounce back, it's like, hey Paula, so this happened, so now we're pivoting, so now we're doing this, so now we're doing that. She'll be like, no, Barbrah, I think you should do this. And recently I launched a journal as well, a faith journal. And just like that, because I'm in the Teesa ecosystem, I am an author as well. And you know, she's like, I think your ideas, and I'm like, oh Paula, I think I need to write a book. She's like, no, why don't you put it to something more practical? Why right now faith is your thing? Why don't you do something around faith? Why don't you capitalize on that? You know, so just having that guidance, someone that is also spiritually aligned with my faith values, my business values, my ethical values. Teesa is amazing, Paula is amazing, the entire team. Every time I am on LinkedIn, I am on Twitter, I'm seeing a Teesa something. If I'm not seeing Teesa, I'm seeing Paula. If I'm not seeing Paula, I'm seeing Teesa. So it also, having been part of the ecosystem, keeps me accountable. Like, Barbrah, you need to wake up. Paula just did some work with UNDP. Paula just did this. Teesa just signed this deal. Teesa is doing this. Wake up. At least post something. If anything, at least just post something. Put your work out there. You don't know who is watching. So it's helped me keep accountable, even without them knowing, without her knowing. It keeps me accountable. It keeps me on my toes. It makes me want to do more. And everyone needs Teesa in their life. Honestly, the last 5 years have been an amazing experience. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Teesa.